Good afternoon. It is exam time here in Nairobi, Kenya. Thank you for keeping it TV47. You're just in time for News Now at 4 with I, Sheila, Chelagat, and we begin now. Business owners in Nakuru have strongly opposed the 2024 bill seeking to regulate the sale and distribution of alcohol and tobacco products, which is presently before the Senate. Speaking in Nakuru this afternoon, the traders argued that restricting the sale and distribution of these products would open the door for illegal and unregulated goods not certified by KEBS to flood the market. They have further urged the Senate to ensure public participation before passing the bill.
We find that what Senate is embarking on is overregulation in this sector. And it is our firm belief this will end up doing two things. One, it will hurt our businesses because as more laws and regulation are introduced to the industry, so it will be harder for the industry to provide these products and therefore will end up losing out on sales. Two, the introduction of this law will open a floodgate to illicit and counterfeit products into the market, which are unregulated.
Katika kutekeleza wajibu wake na kuwaongozwa na kauli mbiu ya bunge ambayo ni kwa ustawi wa jamii na serikali ya haki ya watu, maseneta wetu lazima waulize iwapo kwa kupitisha sheria hizi kama zilivyo wanatunza ustawi wa watu au wanatuwekea ugumu sisi wafanyabiashara kujikumu.
Bills ambazo zinazokuja katika Senate, zinapokuja katika National Assembly, zinastahili kuwa bills ambazo zina create employment, si za kukandamiza. That is hiyo ndio apili yangu kwa Catherine Mumo ambaye ni sponsor wa hii bill, na wale senators na mtu yoyote ambao ni wale ambao ni MP, junajua lazima ipitishwe katika MP, wahakikishe kwamba hii bill ambayo inakuja katika meza yao ina open avenues to create employment, not to kill employment.
And elders from Kiambu County have voiced their deep frustration over what they describe as years of neglect in pursuit of justice for historical land injustices. Speaking during a gathering at the Lands Dispute Office in Nairobi, the elders said they could have spent nearly a decade moving from office to office, yet their grievances remain unresolved. Expressing their concern, the elders said their case is being pushed from one commission to another, saying the prospect of a third commission is discouraging.
The challenge we are having is the goodwill. It seems the commission does not have goodwill in this matter or in these claims, because they have been telling us that they are going to give us determination, because all what now remains is determination. The issue about the evidence is now long gone. So what we are waiting is determination.
These people you find here, many who are not here and many who have passed on, generations from generations, have been pursuing justice after their rights were taken by the colonial governments. Come with independence, no justice was done to them, nobody compensated them, nobody returned their rights. So they have been following up. Cases of historic injustice have no time limit.
Away from that, Agriculture and Livestock Development Cabinet Secretary Mutahi Kagwe has secured USATD partnership MasterCard deal to boost Kenya's agricultural exports and farmer financing, a move that will open new doors for Kenya's agricultural exports, financing and large-scale investment partnerships. The CS secured a commitment for Kenyan agricultural products to enter more U.S. retail markets, ensuring visibility on store shelves and stronger demand for Kenyan produce. However, Kagwe urged American investors to venture into large-scale farming and agro-processing in Kenya, a move that could shift the country from being a net importer to an exporter of key staples.
At the closest possible space, because the Kenyan farmer for a long time has been having a price problem. And the price problem is because there are too many people between the eventual landing, the last mile and the first mile and the last mile, so to speak. There are too many people.
We refer to that as the daisy chain.
That's the one.
Long daisy chain.
That's the one. That's the one. So for us, there are several ways that we have been discussing and debating how to deal with this challenge. One of them is the online selling platform. All right, where we were supposed to launch it, as a matter of fact, this week here in the US, where we open the purchase and the selling of coffee online.
Okay.
You know, so that a roaster here in the United States can be able to buy directly, you know, his coffee from the best coffee that he has himself. The second one is our invitation to American companies to come to Kenya to start roasting, packing, and distributing coffee, you know, from within the country.
Moving on, a 21-year-old second-year student at Eldoret National Polytechnic pursuing a diploma in science laboratory technology has been found dead at her residence in Teleview Estate, Uasin Gishu County, after an alleged botched self-induced abortion. Reports indicate she suffered severe hemorrhage, losing a significant amount of blood. According to locals, the incident occurred on Thursday morning. Friends who went to check on her were shocked when repeated calls to wake her up were met with silence. Uasin Gishu County Police Commander Benjamin Mwanthi has urged students in all institutions to avoid self-harm and to seek professional medical care when in distress, emphasizing that timely medical attention can prevent tragic loss of life.
Tuliitwa tukakuja tukafungua hiyo mlango na caretaker. Style ambayo tulipata, Winnie amelala, alikuwa ameshikilia mkono mmoja kwa mlango na ingine ameweka kwa kitanda. Ni kama alikuwa anajaribu kung'ang'ana kufungua mlango lakini ikamlemea, na mguu mmoja ilikuwa kwa kitanda na mguu mwingine ilikuwa chini. Na hii kichwa yake alikuwa amewekelea kwa kitanda, hata simu alikuwa ameshika kwa mkono hapo. Sasa ni kama alikuwa anajaribu kung'ang'ana kupika simu ama kufungua mlango, lakini ikamzidishia hakufaulu. Wakati tuliingia ndani ilikuwa imeshatoka, mtoto alitoka kwa hali ya damu, haikuwa mtoto kabisa, lakini ni ile damu ilikuwa imeklot. Ni kama hiyo mimba ilikuwa mimba ya sio zaidi ya miezi 3. Kama ilikuwa tu damu imemwakia na ilikuwa imewekwa kwa ndoo.
Na tumeweza kuchukua hiyo mwili na kupeleka mochari. Maybe tu nipeane wazo kwa our students wale wako in the local polytechnics, universities, wakiwa wagonjwa ni mzuri waweze ama wakiwa na issue yoyote ni mzuri waweze approach madaktari na kwenda the hospital way.
And Kenyans in the digital economy are set to benefit with faster and cheaper internet connectivity rates after Pan-African internet provider Paratus Ltd launched operations in the country. During the launch here in Nairobi, Paratus CEO Joseph Kibiwot said Kenyan youth, who are the largest consumer of internet, stand to benefit and urged county governments and Kenyans at large to embrace affordable and fast internet that will boost productivity and profitability.
And we're in a digital space to bring in solutions that will help the youth, the young ones, get employment through access to the internet, which is very reliable. And the hustlers that we're talking about in this case, we know very well that we have those who have graduated and they have no jobs. So through Paratus Kenya, they can be our subcontractors so that they get this internet to the homes. We know very well that our government is devolved into around 47 counties. And when you look at the cornerstone of empowerment, everything has to be digital. So we are not going to leave the county governments out.
I think we're going to be very beneficial into the rural areas, into the the semi-urban areas where the other providers are not. And so I think we're very excited to come, bring something that's complementary. In addition, we will compete, but Kenya needs many operators.
And into the world of politics, Kirinyaga Governor Anne Waiguru has cautioned politicians who have already embarked on early campaigns, urging them to take time and carefully observe the political mood of the region, adding that the county's dynamics require patience and proper timing before engaging in political contests. Speaking in Kiumbu Village, Tembero Ward, Mwea constituency, during the groundbreaking ceremony for the construction of a new market funded by the national government, Waiguru emphasized that leaders should prioritize development projects over premature campaigns. The governor underscored that Kirinyaga remains a hotbed of Mount Kenya politics, with its strategic positioning often influencing national debates and outcomes.
Siasa ya kujipanga tu na sisi wote tutafanya nini? Tutajipanga. Waambie watulie tafadhali. Si ndio? Uwanja ni nini? Uwanja ni mdogo, watulie. Na mtu asiume nyama kushinda nini? 2027 watakuwa wanaangalia kiongozi. Hatutakuwa ati tunaangalia ni si ndio? Si ati mtu akikuja vile tu tunaambiwa kwa sababu amevaa hiyo t-shirt tunachagua. Tutakuwa tunakagua, tunasema huyu anataka kiti gani? Anawezana na hiyo kiti ama hawezani?
All right, let's get sporty. Kenya's rising starlets have officially set their sights on the 2026 FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup qualifiers, with head coach Jacqueline Juma rallying a blend of fresh talent and proven youth internationals for the campaign. After earning a bye in the first round, the starlets will open their quest against Ethiopia next week in Ethiopia. Preparations intensify with expanded training camps and the promotion of several under-17 World Cup stars into the senior youth setup. Some of them are Scovia Awor, Velma Abwire, Effie Awor, and Laureen Ilavonga, Rebecca Odato, Halima Imbachi, Marion Serenge, and Valerie Nekesa. And a cocktail of local golf competition is lined up this weekend across the country. The Kenya Amateur Golf Championship Series heads to Malindi Golf Club in Kilifi County for the Malindi Open Vasco da Gama Cup. Starting this Friday at Royal Nairobi Golf Club, a bank golf series will take center stage on Saturday, with 300 golfers expected to participate. Elsewhere, the U.S. Kids Golf Local Tour will tee off at Vipingo Ridge on Sunday. Meanwhile, the 2025 Golf Park Ladies Open will be held this Saturday, and rising star Doris Mideva is one of the players to watch in the tournament. All right, that concludes News Now at 4 with Sheila Chelagat. Thank you very much for always watching TV47. More of those stories in our subsequent bulletins at 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. Do enjoy the rest of your viewership. Good afternoon.